The Grey Knights were the only choice for the Terminus decree. Right, you guys got me. It is 5 AM right now. It is nighttime, but I've got to make this video. By now, I'm sure most of you have seen the Terminus decree. It is an old standing piece of law that has recently been revealed in the upcoming Grey Knight Codex. A short summary of the decree is that the Emperor has told the Grey Knights that if he is ever to be resurrected or for some reason leave the Golden Throne, it is their sworn duty to put him back on it. And there has just been a storm of people that are completely outraged by this. And I'm going to tell you why the Grey Knights were the only choice for the Terminus decree. So one of the main arguments I see is that the Custodians should have been the one to receive this order. Let's just quickly go over some of the last events that the Emperor experienced. During the assault on the Vengeful Spirit, his own Custodian guard attack themselves and him. He then proceeds to almost become the 5th Chaos God, something his Custodian guard either didn't notice or was simply incapable of seeing or stopping, with the only direct guard surviving being one blessed by Malcador the Sigillite himself. He then proceeds to go and fight Horus, a fight of which the only survivors are himself and a Knight of Grey chosen by Malcador. He then returns to Terra to find Malcador deceased. His one final vital mission to be on the Golden Throne and make sure that there is someone that always sat on the Golden Throne. Now Malcador is probably the Emperor's best friend, as well as likely the second most powerful Psyker in the Imperium, and he got burned out like that. The Emperor knows how vital this task is. He knows there needs to be someone capable on that throne. And he's just fought against the ultimate force of chaos, alongside this Knight of Grey chosen by Malcador himself. He's witnessed his personal bodyguards get corrupted by chaos. Perhaps he's going to put this incredibly important task with the people that his super best friend has brought together to be the ultimate weapon versus chaos, to make sure that his friend's ultimate sacrifice isn't ultimately in vain. So that's probably just why he gave it to the Grey Knights. That's a very short explanation. But one of the other big points everyone's going on about is, how are the Grey Knights supposed to actually uphold this? They won't be able to fight 10,000 Custodians and Sisters of Silence. And I'm sorry I gave the people that think that an annoying voice. I just want to address a couple things. I could be wrong in this, but I don't believe there are 10,000 Custodians anymore. After the events of the war in the Webway, I think they're down to 1,000, and I don't think they've recovered those numbers, considering quite a lot of people in charge of making Custodians probably didn't survive the siege. Secondly, also correct me if I'm wrong, but the Sisters of Silence are a very small force in 40k. Last I read of them was Talons of the Emperor, when there was about 5 of them knocking about in the Blackstone Fortress on Luna, but I could be wrong. They're probably a bigger force by now, but not to the scale of Heresy. Also, the Terminus decree doesn't say, please kill every single Custodian Terra and also every single Loyalist soldier and every single thing that would possibly try and stop the Emperor's resurrection. It just says, put me back on the chair. So what's to stop the Grey Knight Master literally rocking up and going, hey look, I've got Daddy's very special note. Should we follow it? See, we got his signature down here. We really like that signature. The rogue traders love to flash them out. And then if they say no, well, you've got many powerful alpha level psychers. And potentially not everyone will say no, because I'm sure there's some people that will go, look, it's Daddy's very special note. Maybe we should take note. And besides the whole argument of could they do it, a lot of people are questioning why they should do it. People are saying, wow, the Emperor coming back, that's like the best thing ever. And to me, it's the equivalent of seeing your Captain Odysseus tie himself to the mast and tell his crew, don't untie me no matter what I say, no matter what you hear, do not untie me. And then immediately going for the knot as soon as he says, please untie me, I want to jump into the sea. But alas, some people don't seem to realize that if the Emperor does get off the Golden Throne, then Terra is going to turn into the Eye of Terror. You know, that big giant warp storm that's terrible and awful? There'll be another one centered around Terra. That doesn't sound too good, even if we do have a resurrected Emperor on our side. Not even to mention the Emperor is stark raving. For those that haven't read the conversation between Gilliman and the Emperor, kind of goes a little something like this. Hello, Father, what do you want from me? Oh dear Lord. I don't think it's in our best interest to have that running around leading people, even if the Banana Boys think they should. So, to all the people saying this law is stupid, it's 40k. It's all stupid. We love it that way.